ClubExpress Discussion Forums Administration. This video is an introduction to ClubExpress discussion forums, mostly from an administrator's point of view. We cover how forums are used by your members in another video. Please watch that video first because it covers how your members participate in online discussions on a variety of topics by creating threads and messages. It shows how your users can view, search, navigate, create, and reply to discussions. It also covers how to add attachments, reply by email, and manage forum preferences, membership, and thread subscriptions. Another related video covers the tools that moderators can use to keep the discussions on topic. So now we can concentrate on how to set up and configure various forum properties. At a high level, forum messages and their replies are organized into threads that are listed within each forum. Forums, in turn, are grouped into categories, allowing a club or association to organize forums for different purposes. Forums can optionally be configured as an email list, also called a list server, that push messages out to forum members' email boxes and allow members to reply via email. The reply is posted to the forum and then sent back out to every forum member. But these forums can also be viewed online like any other forum and are fully integrated into the rest of ClubExpress. You have full control over forum membership. Forums can be placed on the public side of the club's website to make their content available to any site visitor, and this might encourage people to join your organization. However, in this position, they will be read-only. Only members can post to forums once they have logged in. Forums can be configured so that all members have access by default, or when members can opt in, or where a moderator adds members manually. You can also build forums around an interest group, a chapter, district or region, a committee or member type, and ClubExpress will maintain that forum membership automatically. ClubExpress forums support search, multiple views, message posting icons, forum handles, message attachments, user pictures, rich content within messages, and many user configurable options. Members can subscribe to a thread to be notified whenever a message is posted to the thread, and there's also a full suite of administration tools at the forum, thread, and message levels. Forums can be configured to be moderated, where new messages must first be approved before they're made visible. Individual members can also be moderated so that only their messages must be approved. Administrators and moderators can also block members from posting completely if they're not following the forum rules. We are currently not logged in, so we only get to see forums that are available to the public. We can read the content, but not participate until we log in. Logging in as a member, we see all forums that are available to us, either because the individual forums are configured to be available to all members, or because I have forum access because of the way the forum is set up, perhaps because it's restricted to a particular committee. Let's log in as an administrator so we can see all of the forums. This screen shows the forum categories and the forums defined by your organization. Each forum includes a brief description of the forum's purpose, the number of threads and posts in the forum, and the date and time of the last post. Next to a forum's name is its visibility setting, public, club members only, or forum members only, and its status setting, active, inactive, read-only, or archived. Admins and forum coordinators will see these settings for all forums. Moderators will only see visibility and status links for the forums that they moderate. Click our Discussion Forums policy, if shown, to view the club's policies for managing harmonious and smoothly running forums. We'll talk about this in a few moments. Club administrators also have access to a special forum that's available to all administrators across all clubs and associations using ClubExpress. It provides a place for admins to ask questions and share their expertise with administrators from other clubs. It is shown at the end of the list of forums. Clicking the forum name displays a list of threads in the forum. Each row is a separate thread showing the author of the first post, the thread subject, the number of messages in the thread, the number of times the thread has been viewed, and the date and author of the most recent post. A thread can be pinned to the top of a forum so it's always visible. pinned threads are shown with a different background color and a pin icon. The Members button allows you to view and update the special members in this forum, including those who are banned from posting in the forum and those whose messages must be moderated. You may also see a Forum Admin button, which allows you to change the properties of the forum. There are two ways to manage the forums. When viewing any forum screen, coordinators and administrators can click the pencil icon in the Page Tools widget on the right side of the screen. Or in the Control Panel's Communications tab, you can click on the Forums icon to access the admin side of the function. The results grid shows the name, category, status, membership type, and count of members for each forum. If a forum allows creating messages and threads by emails, the email address of the forum is also displayed. If your club or association has many forums, the search panel can be used to limit the display. Note that you can hide or show the search panel at any time. Enter a portion of the title, select a category, select one or more status values or a membership option, and click Search. Click the Configure button to see a pop-up menu with configuration options. Click Forum Categories to administer the forum categories. This screen allows you to specify the categories into which forums are organized. Click the Add Category button to add a new category, and a pop-up dialog is displayed that lets you specify the name and description of the forum category and whether the category and the forums within that category are active. Click Save to save your changes and return to the list of categories, or Cancel to return without saving. The Category Sequence button controls the order in which the categories are shown on the main forums page. Click the Edit icon to modify an existing category. Click the Forums Sequence icon to control the order in which the individual forums are displayed within a category. Note that forums are assigned to a category on the Forums Properties screen, which we'll come to shortly. You use that same screen to change the category to which a forum is assigned. Back at the Forum Manager screen, select the Configure Forums Policy button to define your club's global policies for forum behavior, message posting, and replying. The Advanced Content Editor allows you to define forum policies using a full range of formatting options. For more information on the editor, see your administration guide or watch the Advanced Content Editor video tutorial. Click Delete to delete an existing forums policy, or click Save to save your changes, or Cancel to exit without saving your changes. If forum policies are defined, a new button, Our Forums Policy, appears on the main forums screen, making it easy for members to view this policy before they start participating in forums. To update forum global options and defaults for each forum member, click on Configure Forum Defaults. Note that for some items, there is additional information explaining this item's option in blue text. In the first section, specify the text to be used for the Start New Thread button. Some users may not be familiar with the concept of a thread of messages. Some clubs may prefer to change this to post a new discussion or something similar. In the Forum Defaults section, specify the defaults for each new forum created. Changes to these defaults have no effect on existing forums, and each of these settings can be changed in the Forum Add Edit screen for an individual forum. For new forums, you can set defaults for forum visibility, making it public, club members only, or forum members only. Who can post to the forum, where you can limit it to moderators only. Whether members can edit their own posts. What posting methods are allowed, online only, or online and via email. Whether file attachments are allowed. Whether moderator approval is required. Whether new messages are sent by email or posted only online. Which mode is used from the From, To, and Reply To fields. And whether forum subscriptions are allowed. There's a section for forum member defaults. In this section, specify the defaults for each forum member who is added to the forum. Again, changing these values has no effect on existing forum memberships, and each of these settings can be changed in the member's profile screen. For forum members, you can set defaults for whether private replies via email are allowed. In forums which support email, whether members are sent messages via email. And when this option is checked, members can control the sending of email for each forum individually from their forum memberships page. When unchecked, they will not receive emails from any of their forums, regardless of the individual settings. We can also set what format to use for emails, plain text or rich text. We control with what frequency emails should be sent. Each email sent immediately, or consolidated into a daily digest that includes only subject lines or the full messages. Which editor should be used to create messages, a simple text-only editor or an advanced editor with formatting tools. Whether the member's signature should be appended to each message. Whether the member's name should be shown. Whether a link to the member's bio should be shown. Whether the member's location should be shown. The default time offset, if any, to ensure the correct message posting times, and whether the member's picture should be shown. Click Save to save your changes and return to the Forums Manager, or Cancel to return without saving. Now we're back at the Forum Administration screen. To add a new forum, click the Add Forum button. In the General Info section, specify the title of the forum and the description of its purpose. Be as descriptive as possible so the members know which forums to use for their questions and discussions. Spell checking is available. Specify the category in which this forum should appear. You can change the category at any time by editing the forum's properties. Forums can have one of 4 status values. Active means that the forum is visible to members and admins and open for people to post messages and replies. Read-only means the forum is visible to members and admins, but messages and replies cannot be posted. Inactive means that the forum is not visible to members, but is visible to administrators, coordinators, and moderators. Messages and replies are not allowed. And archived means that the forum is not visible to anyone by default. For audit and liability reasons, ClubExpress does not allow you to delete forums, but you can archive them so they're not normally shown. The membership of a forum can be defined in a number of ways. All active members means that all active club members are automatically members of this forum. Note that members can individually opt out of participating via their profile forum membership screen. Member opt-in means that this forum is shown to all active club members on their profile forum membership screens, and they have the option of opting in to participate in the discussions. Moderator defined means that a forum moderator, forums module coordinator, or club administrator is the one that defines membership in these forums. Interest members means that a forum membership is maintained automatically based around an interest group in the interest module. If members are in the interest group, they'll be in this forum. When this option is selected, a new field appears allowing you to specify the interest group to which this forum should be linked. Committee members means that this forum membership is maintained automatically based around a committee in the committees module. If the members are in the committee, they'll be in the forum. When this option is selected, a new field appears allowing you to specify the committee to which the forum should be linked. Member type means that the forum membership is maintained automatically based around the membership type. If members have a specified type, they'll be in the forum. When this option is selected, a new field appears allowing you to specify the member type to which this forum should be linked. Subgroup means that the forum membership is maintained automatically based around a subgroup such as a chapter, district, or region. When this option is selected, the organization hierarchy is displayed, and you can select a subgroup at any level. And member additional data means that the forum membership is based on members' answers to an additional data question. This option is available only for questions with a defined answer list, such as a select list, radio buttons, checkbox list, and true-false. When this option is selected, you'll see 2 additional fields, one to specify the question and the other to select a response from the options linked to that question. Note that except for the member opt-in selection, all of these options automatically activate members for this forum so they can view and participate in its discussions. However, if members want to receive emails, they must still subscribe to the forum, either by clicking on the subscribe button in the forum or configure it in their profile forum membership screen described in the forum users video. Also note that forum memberships are not maintained in real time. When changes are made, there's a slight queuing delay before the forum member list is updated. For example, if you create a forum based around the committee, you'll need to wait up to about an hour before the forum will be populated with the members of that committee. Similarly, if you add members to a committee or remove them from the committee, you must wait for up to an hour before the forum member list is updated. The visibility or presence of the forum can be defined in a number of ways. Public means that if the forums module is placed on the public side of the website, where it's read-only by default, anyone will see that this forum exists. Club members only means that even if the forums module is placed on the public side of the website, this forum will not be visible to the public. However, any logged-in member will see that that forum exists. Forum members only means that the existence of this forum is only known to those who are members of the forum, as well as club administrators and forum module coordinators. In the Posting Messages section, you'll see additional options about creating and editing messages. For who can post, select all forum members to allow anyone who's a member of the forum to start threads and reply to messages. Select moderator only to block regular forum members from posting. Only forum moderators and module coordinators and full administrators can post messages. This latter option is used for announcement forums. For Allow Editing Posts, select Yes to allow members to edit their messages or No to block this. Some clubs and associations don't allow members to edit their messages in order to protect the club in the event that a flame war breaks out on the forum. Members could be more circumspect knowing that they cannot change what they have posted. Note that administrators and forum coordinators always have the ability to edit or delete messages in a forum. For posting method, select Online Website Only to block posting by email. Forum members can only post new messages and replies through the website interface. Select Online Website and via email to allow posting online or by email. This option requires that the forum have an email address, which in turn requires that ClubExpress be handling at least one domain name for your club or association. If the second option is selected, a new field appears to specify the email address for the forum. You must also select one of the domain names being handled by ClubExpress for your club or association. Use the File Attachments option to control whether the forum allows attachments to messages. For moderator approval, select No to allow any member to post messages, and the messages will immediately be visible. Select Yes to require that messages and replies be approved by a moderator before they're visible. Note that if a message poster is also a moderator of the forum, his or her message will post immediately without requiring approval. And finally, let's look at the message delivery section. For sending emails, when the first option is selected, the forum will distribute every new message and reply to all forum members via email. This is the typical setting for a list server or email-based forum. For busier forums, you can also configure how many times digest messages will be sent out during the day. This applies only to members who have elected to receive digest emails of full messages or just subjects in their forum general preferences message delivery frequency setting. Options are once, twice, 3, and 4 times a day. For example, if you pick 4 times, digest will be sent every 6 hours. Note that the individual send times cannot be configured. The system spreads these out throughout the day to balance the loads on our servers. When the second option is selected, the forum does not distribute messages via email. They're posted to the forum and can only be read online. So several of the remaining fields are removed. So let's assume that the forum will send emails. The forum mode governs how the system handles replies to the forum messages. In discussion forum mode, the message looks like it's coming from the forum and to the member. Replies are sent back to the forum. The sender's email is not listed anywhere in the message. In list server mode, the message looks like it's coming from the original message sender and to the forum, which has been forwarded to the reader. When this option is selected, an additional choice appears governing what happens when the user clicks the reply button. Select Forum to have the reply sent directly to the forum, or select Original Message Poster to have the reply sent to the poster and not to the forum. Users can also click Reply All to send to both the forum and the poster. This is the model used by Yahoo Groups and traditional list servers. An important note: ClubExpress must be handling email for your club if you want to use the email list option. Another option is to obtain a domain name specifically for email-based forums for your organization. For example, myclubnameforums.org. Use the subject tag for email-based forums where you specify the text that will be prepended to the subject text of the message. This text is usually an abbreviated version of the forum's name, so members will use it to know which forum the message is coming from. Check the subscriptions option to allow members to subscribe to a thread. This option only applies to members who are not already receiving each message via email. If the forum is configured to send emails, members will receive the full text of each message posted to a forum. If the forum is not configured to send emails, members will receive a notification only, including a link to jump to the website to view the messages online. When you create any type of new forum except moderator-defined or member opt-in, it may take up to 30 minutes before the forum is ready to accept posts. This is because the member list needs to be populated first. Click Save to save your choices and return to the Forums Manager, or Cancel to return without saving. If your organization has email routing set up with ClubExpress, click Configure Email Disclaimer to edit and include text that will appear at the bottom of each forum email sent. The text might be a reminder of appropriate forum behavior, or perhaps a legal notice required by your organization. The Maintain column has the following options for each forum. Click the Edit icon to modify the properties for this forum. The same Add Edit screen described earlier is displayed. As mentioned, for audit and reliability reasons, ClubExpress does not allow you to delete forms completely. Instead, click Edit and set the forum's status to Archived. It won't appear in the Forum Manager unless you explicitly enable the Archive option. Click the Members icon for a forum to see the current members of the forum and to change a member's status. The default is to view special members only. These are members who are banned from this forum, members whose messages must be moderated, members who are designated as moderators, and members who have opted out of receiving messages from this forum. If you're searching for a specific person, enter a portion of his or her name and click the Search button. To modify the status of a member, click the Edit icon beside that member's name. In this screen, you can flag or remove a member as a moderator. You can also do this from the Add Moderator button on the previous screen. Or perhaps this is someone whose posts need to be reviewed, that is, moderated, before being published, or ban this user from participating in any way. You can also flag them as opted out so they no longer receive emails from this forum. When you save the screen, these changes take effect immediately. Now back to the Forums Manager. When you want to restrict or ease the restrictions of a member's rights across all forums, click the Special Members button. In this list, a special member is someone who is either banned from all forums or whose messages are moderated in all forums. You can then click the Edit icon to change their status. If you make them active, they're no longer a special member for all forums. To find someone who's not already on the list, add their last name, click on Show All Members, then search. Then click on the Edit icon to flag them as moderated or banned, and this will apply to all forums. Note that any special member moderation or banning setting made at the individual forum level takes priority over this global setting. For example, if a member is banned in an individual forum and then is subsequently banned for all forums, reactivating the member later for all forums does not remove the ban originally set on the individual forum, as there may be reasons that this ban should persist for that individual forum. The Reports icon lets you run reports for this forum. And finally, The Reports button lets you select reports that contain information gathered from across all of your forums. So now you have seen how to do the typical tasks that administrators and coordinators use to create and configure forums. Admins, forum coordinators, and forum moderators also oversee the content posted in forums. This includes editing existing content, reviewing content in forums where messages are subject to moderation, responding to messages flagged as inappropriate, and designating special members. A complete guide to forum moderation is available in the companion Discussion Forums Moderation video. Also, please watch the Discussion Forums Using the Forums video that shows how members view and participate in discussions. Forum discussions can be a great way to keep your members engaged and gives them a reason to keep coming back to your site. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.